Which of these is a blue? Which of these drink? Which of these is not an Olympic? Which of these is a nickname for the? Which of these would win? What word best describes a? Which swan can be identified? Which of these films was? What item of men's? Debudding is a technique used. Which of these capital cities is not? Which of these bones is not? Arthur Curry is the real. In Italy, what type of establishment? Which of these is not a character? A budgie is a small what? Where do polar bears? Which of these religion? Which of these novels was? What did the bee originally? Which animated movie? Which species of penguin? Which of these footballers was? Which of these is the supposed? How many lines? Which animated film? How many string? In the Americas, a saguaro. Who did the US Navy? Cork wine is commonly. Which of these films did? What word means a? Which musician shared? Speed War Sir. What is the collective noun for a group of ants? The Elephant's Child is part of what story collection? Harold I of England had what nickname? Harold I of England had what nickname? Which mammal is associated with the Roman god Neptune? What was the original Star Wars film renamed in 1980? What type of food is a guava? Which racket sport is derived from the Indian game Puna? A coterie is a small group of what? Who sang the theme tune to the Bond film Skyfall? Where in the human body are the parathyroid glands located? What type of structure does a philologist study? What type of structure does a? What name is given to a team in the winter sport of curling? What name is given to a team in the winter? What sort of TV show is Dora the Explorer? The Tunisian Sheisha is a type of what clothing item? Rudolf Hess was born in what country? Rudolf Hess was born in what country? Volatile oils are more commonly known as what? Minuto is the Spanish word for what period of time? What was the nickname of the boxer Evander Holyfield? Who founded a school of journalism at Columbia University? Keanu Reeves played half of what time-traveling film duo? Singapore is an island state lying off which other country? Anthropology is the study of what? Anthropology is the Benedictine liqueur is flavored with what? US sprinter Michael Johnson was known by what nickname? What does the DC represent in DC Comic? What body of water is Ladoga in Russia? What is the largest and strongest bone in the